Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bunnysays. I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of Minecraft. Thank you for joining me. We're here at the village I've been checking out. And I was just looking at the what they have here going on. According to this, they have 14 adults, 2 children, some military and defense capabilities, and 15 buildings. They don't need any stone or wood. I gave them all that. And they're working on 2 projects, Nan-Chen and a large well. Apparently they're lacking resources. I don't know why. But, I don't know. We'll see if it, oh. See if we can sell anything. No. Okay, apparently, really, what's going on here? It's a wall. Oh, it's someone's house. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I guess this town is doing alright. Is there any other town nearby? Northwest. 576 meters to the northwest. Northwest. Let's take a look at that. I want to check out a bunch of these villages. That's what I'm going to do for this episode, I think, is take a look and see what they need and what's going on. It's alright to me. All I need to do is get through this jungle area here. Some melons. Oop. I don't know if there's another place in the jungle or if it's oh, the 435 meters to the north. Okay, let's just keep on going north. And 35 meters in north, we have plenty of stuff here growing. I think I've been here before. Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, this is my place. And what are we looking at? 380 meters to the northwest. Okay, we're going pretty far up here. Okay, let's see, according to this. Oh, this might be the village that's just on the outside of the jungle. I remember there was one. Okay. It's just north here because I was planting all kinds of stuff here. This stuff and everything. Okay, let's see what you get here. Northwest, 203 meters. Yeah, he's painting this brown stuff. There it is. I wish it was something a little closer to home. Whatever, that's fine. You know what maybe I'll do is I'll find a couple of towns that are pretty close by, and then I'll turn around and I'll build a little place next to it. Oh, these people are going to sleep, okay. Now let me see, is there any place close to here? Okay, that's this place. 614 meters to the southeast. Oh, that's the place I just came from. Who are these people? Okay, they want mud brick. I don't have any of that. Okay, I guess I could get all of that. Where's the nearest river? Now wait a minute, if I build up this town, does that mean they go to war with each other? Is that what happens? Do they start fighting each other? No. Wait. Because hello? Oh, what are you doing here? What is he building? Now I'm assuming mud brick by what I mean clay. I'm assuming they mean clay bricks, right? Those are mud bricks, right? The water. Because otherwise I have no idea what they mean by mud bricks. Okay, they're running here. Is the nearest water over here? Okay. Nothing. Alright. I have to get to an ocean area. These ponds are too small. Okay. Here we go. Mud bricks. I guess I could buy mud bricks off them. Then in buying the mud bricks I could give them back to them? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm not sure who else sells mud bricks. Oh, well, what mud bricks entails. Okay, here we go. Almost done. Okay, here we go. What do I need, like 100 of them or something like that? It was a lot. Whatever it was. Let's see, 4 per stack. Wow, I only have 3 stacks. Ooh, watch out. Squid. Okay, let me just keep on gathering these. By the way, I was noticing Anthem is coming out. I I think next week. To be honest, I didn't, I said it before, I said it back in like December or something. I'd be careful, I wouldn't pre-order or anything like that game. The game is just, it's supposed to be a huge, big seller for them. And this is EA, I believe, and they were making it like it's a huge deal. A 10-year game and all this, and you know, they're going to invest in it for the next 10 years and all this, and for that kind of investment, there should be major hype going on with it. You know? Yet, I knew, what was it, like 3 months ago, I was talking about, back in like November, I was saying, where's the hype for this game? There should be massive amounts of hype for this game. You know, a game shouldn't be coming out in 3 or 4 months, and there wasn't, I mean, back then there wasn't a peep, there wasn't a sound for it. That's just, 6, I need 2 more. Unless, if you see something like that, where they're just not saying anything until like the last couple of weeks before the game comes out, that's usually a sign of trouble. It just, usually if things are going well and things are going right, they'll be blasted like crazy, trying to like at least 3 months ahead of time. You want to build up to a massive hype campaign. You know, if they feel really strongly about it and they feel like everything's going okay and things are going good and that type of thing, there'll be commercials for it and all kinds of stupid blasting. You know, there'll be articles for it. There'll be you know, getting people to come and check it out. There'll have been a demo for it like months ahead of time, and you know, just all kinds of stuff. I mean, from what I gather, it's like they're up until the last second. 8, 9, okay. It feels like they're trying to adjust it until the last second, and they barely let people see anything about it. And I kept saying that. I kept saying this is going to be like, why are they not showing any of this? What's going on with this? And that's generally if you see that happening, that's an indicator that something's going on. Either they're trying to fix it up until the very last second of release because they feel like it's buggy or something, or they're trying to make adjustments to it, like in what I feel like EA adjustment is microtransactions. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do for microtransactions and how are they going to put them in this, you know, how they're going to that means they're trying to fix up their system for microtransactions and loot boxes or whatever, and stick them in at the last minute and figure out what they could get away with, you know. And so it's like they'll be adjusting it until the last minute, trying to figure out that means they're going to set it, they'll be shoving in some kind of microtransaction adjustment to it. And so in either case, it doesn't bode well for the game, you know. If I were you, if anybody has pre-ordered or something like that, I'd really wait for it. I'd really wait until a couple weeks after it comes out. If you can, cancel it and just wait a couple weeks and see what's going on. Wait until after that initial. Everybody always hypes everything up initially. They're like, oh my god, it's so awesome. Because they play it for the first 10 hours and they say how great it is. But then they get to the 20th, they don't follow up and say after they get to the 20th hour or something like that how boring it is at the end game. They're not counting on it until they're not. Every game is great for the first 5-6 hours or something like that. It's when it hits like the 10th or 11th hour or 12th hour or more that suddenly you realize the game is really just repetitive or grindy, that type of thing. And it's a game you wouldn't play more than like a couple weeks and then throw it off, you know. So that might not be worth the $60 you're paying for it, you know. $60+ you're paying for it. I'm just saying, it's your money, you pay for it as much as you want, but, I mean, you do what you want with your money, but I'd be really very careful about, Anthem. I'm not, I need, hold on a second here. You need some stoves going on here. It's pushing me. Okay. Just be very careful. If you did happen to purchase that, and I'm not sure how many people who are listening to this will actually buying that, but I kept saying it, and I kept saying it's, I was like, there should have been huge major hype going on with the game, and it just, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. They were hiding it. Totally hiding everything that's going on with that game. And they weren't releasing anything until the last couple of weeks before the game comes out. And that's usually a sign that just they're trying to get everybody to pre-order it as much as possible. And you don't want, they shouldn't be hiding in a big major game like that. Because it just smacks of incompletion or trying to mess with it at the last minute, like with microtransactions and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean that's usually what's going on. Oh, they have the mud brick all out. Oh, okay, never mind. They have all the mud brick. Okay, well, whatever. You didn't need me, so, well, Maybe I could sell some of this brick, these clay things. But yeah, I was really suspicious going back with Anthem. The way it was kept showing that one piece of footage. Then they were like, "Oh, here's new footage," and it was the same footage, just an extra minute in the front of that footage. Like there was like 5 minutes of that footage that they kept on showing and showing and showing. Then the quote new footage they showed was just the 2 minutes in front of that 5-minute footage and the 2 minutes in the back of that 5-minute footage. In other words, it felt like there was a total of maybe 9 or 10 minutes worth of footage, and they took the middle 5 minutes and was like the middle 5 minutes that looked good, and were like, and kept showing that off. Then when it was time to show more footage, quote more footage, they just showed the extra. They just showed the 2 minutes in front of it and the 2 minutes behind it that they didn't show before. You know? In other words, it was all one piece of footage that was 10 minutes long that they originally just showed only the 5 minutes of it. And when you get that, it's like, these people stuck in the ground? What are they doing? I love watching this guy building this stuff, but oh wow. Maybe I should get out of here. But in other words, they're just showing the same old footage, the footage from before. Just the extended part of it, the front part of it, and the back part of it. In other words, they weren't showing any kind of new footage at all. So they were showing footage from 6 months ago, or a year ago. It's like, why not show newer footage, you know? Why? Because they're either afraid to show it, or that's it really, they're just afraid to show it. And they haven't fixed it up yet. In other words, it's buggy. That's what they usually do. If you don't see footage continuously, say 3 months ahead of time, 3 or 4 months ahead of time, showing stuff, it usually means it's so bad that they're fixing it up. They're trying to fix it up real bad. They're trying to fix it up so much that, in other words, it's buggy. You know? And they're still trying to fix it up. And they don't want anybody to see it. Yeah. I better move my stuff here. So it looks like he wants to build here. Okay, let me finish up this. Wow, that's pretty nice how he made this little terrace here. This is pretty cool looking. Do they need more stuff now? Or what's going on? I love watching these towns, these little towns building stuff like this. This is actually very cool looking. Excuse me. Okay, you're done. What about you? get out of here. He's building more here. Okay. Now let me do something here. If I put, I have the hiccups again. God, what's up with that? Now these are just bricks or clay bricks? Oh, what are these called? Just bricks? And how come the clay ones are called bricks? Okay, whatever. Let me see if they need some of these. I'll sell some of them. Mud brick. I don't know if that's the same thing as considered mud brick. Okay, whatever. What would it cost to sell this stuff to you? These mud... Oh, they're not buying them. Really? Oh, they don't buy mud bricks at all? Really? Just wood and sandstone. Oh, is it sandstone that makes mud bricks? Wow, really? Okay, hold on. So, 4 bits of... Hold on, let me see something here. Is it 4 bits of sandstone? Okay, so I need what? 4 bits of sandstone? Okay. To make smooth sandstone. What do I make out of smooth sandstone? I make sandstone slabs. What about oh, I better go to sleep. Let me see here. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16 pieces. There we go. Now, my sandstone now, is it Is it 3? Yeah. Now, there we go, chisel sandstone. No, there's no sandstone. Smooth sandstone, sandstone. Okay, I'm not sure how to make mud bricks. I think that's something you might have to buy from them or something like that. Let me take a look. Is it something you buy from them? Let me get inside here. Go on over here and sell to me. Okay, stop blocking the woman here. She'll buy sandstone off me. She won't buy the smooth sandstone and chisel sandstone, no? Yeah, she's selling mud brick. But so I would have to buy a mud brick off her and then sell it back to her, I think. What's this brick mold? What is that? Hindu statue. That's sort of cool. What is that? How much money do I need for that? A lot more than I have on me right now. So, one brick is 4D, huh? So I could buy 5 of them. Okay. Just in case. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Whoa, really? This guy built a whole wall around it? Whoa. Was it? This wall wasn't here before, was it? No, it wasn't. Wow. He built that entire wall while I was sitting inside that building. That's crazy. I was sitting in here and suddenly... What is going on with this? What is going on? Wow, nice. Made it into a castle. Alright, let me head home for a minute. And one of the things I do want to do, I was thinking of making I said I wanted to make a coliseum, so now, okay, we see what's going on with these villages here. Just to a certain degree. Obviously, I don't know everything that's going on, but what I want to do is I want to get home. And then, once I get, woo, big hole there, big chasm, the creeper inside of it. But, once I get home, I'm going to see if I can build that coliseum. I'm going to start building, you know what, I might start building, I'm going to find another place. A town nearby, the one to the south. I know there's a town to the south that I really wanted to. I was going to make that my port of call. My main port. The one further to the south. I think I will build up an entire place there. Because that was sort of like the middle area. And I felt that was a good place to build. And get out of here. It's going to take me a while to get home. It's because of this jungle. I was playing, by the way, I was, me, my brother, his daughter, and his son, and his daughter's boyfriend were playing the Epic Games. In Epic Games, they had for free, they have whoa. Really is a whole chasm here. There was I think it was the Jack in the Box, not Jack in the Box, You Don't Know Jack Party Pack, which was actually really fun. And the You Don't Know Jack Party Pack was, it's like a quiz game and stuff like that, so we were sitting there playing. It's a fun, like, family type of game where you're just playing a quiz game. There was stuff like, it had You Don't Know Jack, plus, I think it was called Fibbage. You sort of lie, you sort of guess, there'll be a question. It'll be like, who invented underwear? Was it, it'll be like, who invented underwear? Well, we know Bunny invented underwear, but it'll say who invented, and everybody's expected to put in their own answer. And now you could put in, of course, try to put in a serious sort of answer and fool people into and guessing your answer, thinking your answer is correct. Or, of course, you could make up your own funny answer. You know, and you get points for if people believe you, that type of thing. And also, at the end, though, everybody gets to vote on what they think is the funniest answer. So you could sort of, win the game, but you could win the funniest answers of the game, type of thing. You'll get an award for having the funniest answers, which is really fun. It's fun to sit there for like an hour and just sit there and play like a quiz game, with like 5 people, Also, they had something called, we didn't play it, but I wanted to try it, but it's called Drawful 2, where you, it's a second version of the game. There's Drawful 1 and Drawful 2, and Drawful is, they'll give you they'll show you it's a big hole here. They'll give you a concept, and they'll be hard concepts. They won't be easy ones, and you're expected to draw a picture. You connect up with your phone, your phone or your tablet or whatever you have, and you're expected to draw it, just so where you could draw something. So you're expected to draw an answer, and you expect people to try to guess what your drawing is, And it'll be stuff like, it'll be hard stuff. It won't be, in orange or something like that. It'll be like freedom, stuff like that. It'll be, concepts, I think, or like, he stole my chicken. So it'll be like a phrase like that. Like what? How the hell am I supposed to, what? And you only have like 30 seconds or something like that to draw a picture. So it's like, how are you supposed to figure out, the phrase, he stole my chicken in 30 seconds, And you try to draw something crazy like a chicken and somebody stealing it and this type of thing. And of course, nobody could draw well. So, unless you have that one person that's an artist or something. Everybody else stinks, they're drawing stick figures, And that's the fun thing about it. It's like, somebody's drawing stick figures and you're like, what the hell is it? Like, what the hell is that? Like, that's supposed to be what? You stealing something? That's stealing? What are you talking about? So that type of thing comes out. That's one of the Jackbox party pack has like 5, either 4 or 5 different games. So it's like a pack of 4 or 5 different games. One of which, of course, is the You Don't Know Jack, which is a quiz game. A really surprising quiz game, with surprisingly hard answers for stuff that but still hard, But okay, all right, I'm gonna end this here. And I'm looking at the mini mapper. Okay. Oh well. You know what? I'll start cooking up this clay. Might as well. Hold on. And get rid of a bunch of this stuff here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a Coliseum, I think. Yeah, down in the town, like a half Coliseum. I thought, excuse me, my hiccups. I thought that'd be fun. Oh wow, they're really bad. My hiccups. There he goes again. But, yeah, I'll do that next time. You know what I do need? A bunch of white. I'm going to make it white, the Colosseum, so what I am going to do is get a bunch of white diorite. And I'm going to go underground and go digging for a diorite. I guess I could do nether brick, but no. I want it to be white and stone and maybe granite and stone and diorite. So I'm going to be doing that. What I'll do is I'll start digging for that. So I'm going to go to for an underground adventure. So I hope you put up with me digging through. Put this away here. Yeah. There we go. There, I'm all set. And I'll do that next time, so thank you for joining me. Bunnysays. I hope I didn't ramble on too weirdly. But hope you have a nice time and relax a bit. And I hope I'll get another one of these out pretty soon, so pretty quickly. So in the meantime, hold on, watch the Sherlock Holmes Let's Play maybe, or the Stardew Valley. And in the meantime, thank you for joining me. So, and goodbye for now.